server was ready with Parmesan cheese. As I ate, I noticed the vases and planters with permanent flower displays on the ledges. There were several dining areas with arched doorways, and there's a fireplace that adds warmth to the decor. On a summer day, I will try the raspberry lemonade that was recommended. All in all, it is the largest and most beautiful restaurant now operating in Grand Forks. It attracts visitors from out of town as well as people who live here.
The North Dakota woman who's been writing columns for 50 years, but never has one of her restaurant reviews captured this much attention.
Somehow, this seemingly innocuous and most certainly wholesome Olive Garden review would cause Marilyn to become the target of online mockery. Marilyn's review was first criticized by a food blogger in Colorado who would set the patronizing tone which would be shared amongst food critics in regards to Marilyn and her review. This critic says, "Did you know there was a line at the Olive Garden in Grand Forks through February?" Marilyn Haggerty does. She is about the cutest food blogger ever, and if my own grandma didn't already love the Olive Garden, I would adopt Marilyn as my excuse to go to the Olive Garden. She ordered chicken Alfredo and a water. She turned down the raspberry lemonade. Who goes to the Olive Garden and turns down the raspberry lemonade? Apparently, the Grand Forks Herald needs to up her stipend. Another blogger called her review unwittingly hilarious and joked, "I just hope a Popeyes never moves into the neighborhood. Otherwise, everyone's heads may explode like that famous gif from Scanners." Marilyn's Olive Garden review would eventually make its rounds on Reddit, where neckbeards would share personal anecdotes and jokes regarding her seemingly over-enthusiastic review of the chain restaurant. A while ago, I was standing at the Taco Bell at the mall waiting for my food when an elderly lady came up beside me to talk to the manager. Her purpose? To send her compliments to the chef because it was the best quesadilla she had ever had. That's adorable! Quote, "Instead of the raspberry lemonade," she suggested, "I drank water," end quote. Well, it was a late lunch. Can't get too crazy before dinner. Bro, you got the whole squad laughing with that one. Within days of Marilyn's interview being posted, it seemed like everyone and their grandma had something to say or some sort of joke. To crack about it, because I guess it's a cardinal sin to actually enjoy Olive Garden. I mean, don't get me wrong, Olive Garden isn't my favorite place to eat or anything, but I consider it to be a perfectly fine establishment. I think a lot of the snark thrown in Maryland's direction was rooted in a lack of understanding of what it's like living in a smaller city or town. You aren't surrounded by five-star dining options. Hell, you aren't surrounded by many options in general. And people genuinely get excited when a new restaurant comes to town, and there's nothing wrong with that. With Marilyn's Olive Garden review now viral, her column on the Grand Forks Herald website was getting upwards of 10,000 page visits per day. And she personally was getting inundated with emails, with feedback both positive and negative. She would first address her viral fame in an interview with the Village Voice. Here she claps back at her haters. "I may sound a little on the defensive to you today because of the emails I've received. One was kind of snotty, but the other 4 or 5 were kind of friendly. But my daughter tells me I should go on Facebook and read all of this crap, and I do not have time to let myself be bothered or read all of that stuff. I have a Sunday column I'm doing now about a completely different subject. I don't have time to sit here and twit over whether some self-styled food expert likes or does not like my column. The publisher likes it." Marilyn seemed mostly unfazed by the jokes that were coming her way, and she really didn't need any emotional support throughout this, but whether she wanted it or not, she got some. This support came from late famed American celebrity chef Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain would praise Marilyn for her response to all the attention, tweeting this out on March 8th of 2012. Very much enjoying watching internet sensation Marilyn Haggerty triumph over the snarkologist, myself included. This wouldn't be the only time Bourdain and Haggerty would cross paths. Anthony would invite her to New York City. There, they met and tried out restaurants around town. This resulted in not only a friendship, but a business deal. Anthony offered Marilyn a book deal, wherein she would publish her nearly 30 years of food reviews for the Grand Forks newspaper into one book. This book is called Grand Forks, A History of American Dining. This is a clip of Anthony speaking highly of Marilyn, and it's pretty heartwarming to say the least.
Tell us about this woman who's 85 years old. She did this review, and you saw it and loved it.
Marilyn Haggerty wrote from the Grand Forks, North Dakota Press, wrote a small article, a review of the new Olive Garden opening up in her neighborhood. And of course, it became sort of an immediate viral sensation. People were putting it up as the most hilarious and mockable review ever. And of course, that was my first instinct as a New Yorker, as somebody who's eaten all over the world, to sneer. And then her reaction was so dignified and genuine, and the review itself was so heartfelt. And this is a woman who's been reporting for the paper 5 columns, I think, for 30 years. I thought, wow, she's making us all look bad. This is the way much of America eats, and I just thought, actually, this body of work, these 30 years of reviews of dining in North Dakota, is in a sense a history of dining in America. And I thought, I want to publish this person, and in fact, I will be doing just that.
So you guys are going to work together with a book deal?
Yes, I'm meeting with her later today.
Very nice.
After the Anthony Bourdain co-sign, Marilyn became less of a target of online mockery and more of a beloved living meme that the mainstream media couldn't get enough of. Marilyn's book would go on to sell thousands of copies, and she continues to write reviews for the Grand Forks Herald to this day. Looking back, she is very grateful for all the attention and opportunities granted to her by this Olive Garden review, and she is most grateful for what Anthony Bourdain did. Shortly after Anthony's passing in 2018, she had this to say about his upstanding character. He spoke up for me at a time when people all over the country were making great fun of the column I write. To have a man of his stature to rise up and befriend me, it meant a lot to me. You know, sometimes you go through life and you think about all the wonderful things that happen to you. And one of the wonderful things that happened to me was when Anthony Bourdain spoke up for me and wanted to publish my columns in a book. And in regards to his death, she said, "It's sad, shocking news." And that, my friends, is the wholesome, heartwarming story of Marilyn Haggerty's Olive Garden review. Shout out to Anthony Bourdain. Dude is really a legend for stepping in and helping out this lady in a time of need. Let me know what you guys thought about this video down below, and let me know who or what you want me to talk about next. I want to give a major shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys. Wavy Web Surf out. Peace.